Welcome back. The work of fundraising can seem lonely work at times, filled with never-ending tasks. This podcast is not a podcast to add to your task list or to experiment with a new fundraising trend. Our field is the ancient field of generosity that spans all cultures. This podcast seeks that deeper wisdom of being a person in the beautiful space where generosity occurs. Each week, we take 5 minutes to reflect on a quote and 1 or 2 coaching questions to ground you for the week to come. And don't forget, subscribe to this weekly podcast in your favorite podcast app. I have been reading the research coming out of the Science of Generosity initiative and have been reflecting on the findings that generosity promotes learning about the world and a perception of abundance and blessing. This research reminded me of the French author Alexis de Tocqueville's observations. So this week, I am reading selected quotes from Democracy in America by Alexis de Tocqueville, published in 1835. Note, his use of the word association is our current word for nonprofit. The quotes begin, "In the United States, political associations are only one small part of the immense number of different types of associations found there. Americans of all ages, all stations in life, and all types of disposition are forever forming associations. If they want to proclaim a truth or propagate some feeling by the encouragement of a great example, they form an association. Among democratic peoples, all citizens are independent and weak. They can do hardly anything for themselves, and none of them is in a position to force their fellows to help. They would all therefore find themselves helpless if they did not learn how to help each other voluntarily. With associations, feelings and ideas are renewed, the heart enlarged, and the understanding developed only by the reciprocal action of people one upon another. As soon as several Americans have conceived a sentiment or an idea that they want to produce before the world, they seek each other out. And when found, they unite. Henceforth, they are no longer isolated individuals, but a power conspicuous from a distance whose actions serve as an example. When it speaks, people listen. In democratic countries, knowledge of how to combine is the mother of all other forms of knowledge. On its progress depends that of all others." End quotes. In this time of anxiety, these quotes remind us of the power nonprofits have to create purpose and abundance through the causes we serve. So let's reflect on 2 questions this week. How are we sharing the vision of the causes we serve? In sharing the vision, are we welcoming our communities to unite with us and have their hearts enlarged? How are we showing donors the collective impact we can have together by combining our efforts? To explore fundraising coaching, visit servingnonprofits.com. I will see you next week.